Hey y'all. Happy Sunday, everybody. It's your girl Tay, of course. I'm gonna wait for everybody to get in the building, give some people some time to come in on this live, being that it was a surprise. You know how I do my little pop ins, but your girl got something to say today because Tay is confused, and you know when Tay be confused, she got to come through and get answers from all of you. Maybe y'all can help me understand what I don't. I'm gonna give people some time to come in this live, baby. Make sure you hit that like button when you come in, because this is about to be exciting. Yes, yes. Hey, Tabby. Hey, girl. Happy Sunday. Blessings to you and yours. Ear hugs from Tay. How you doing? I'm waiting for some people to come in because Tabby, you probably just confused as I am, girl. But we're gonna let some people pop in. Look, we don't went from 1 to 10. They want to hear what Tay got to say. Yes. Hey, Miss Lovely Johnson. How you doing this Sunday? Love from Tay Tay, because Tay is confused. So you know when Tay get confused, she got to come through. Hey Diva, happy Sunday. Everybody come in, sit down, get comfortable. I hope y'all hit that like button. You know that's the respect, like saying hello. Yes, y'all. I know you confused, Tabby. I am confused, right? I love you too. I love you too. Listen, I'm waiting for a couple of more people to come in. And if they don't catch it, they're going to have to get the replay, baby. They're going to have to get the replay, baby. Because this is about to get interesting. So sit down and get comfortable and enjoy the time on this live. Because shit been thick for about the last 3 days. I'm here. I'm waiting. Hey, Paula. How you doing? Happy Sunday. Ear hugs from Tay Tay. Ear hugs from Tay Tay. Because I'm positive, y'all. All this negativity that's in the ear is killing me. Hey, Yakima. Peace and love to you on this Sunday, honey. Yes. Hey, Loretta Winfrey. Happy Sunday. Hey, Lisa. Welcome everybody into Tay Tay's chat. We about to get into this and a little bit of that because woo, the YouTube streets, the Facebook streets, the streets is just crazy, baby. And I mean, I've been in the bushes looking. I'm pretty sure y'all been in the bushes too. Hey, bless beyond measures. But I had to come out the bushes because shit is just too real on the field. So Tay had to come and say, mm-hmm. Is an echo, y'all? Yeah, that's because I'm in the bathroom doing my edges. Yeah, you see, your girl Tay is here. I'm here. So I'm sorry about the echo. Give me about a couple of minutes and I'll go over there. But for now, I'm in the bathroom getting these edges slayed. If they thought the camera wasn't on because your girl was fried out and laid to the side, no, that's never a thing. But yeah, let me sit y'all back down while I get these edges together. Now, let's get into the fact of I've been celebrating birthdays and births and everything for the last week and a half. So I haven't really been coming and putting any content. I dropped a little video, and then I went about my business. Hey, Veronica, hey, girl. And it's just confusing to me because I don't think anybody was paid or begged or even asked to be a part of this saga in any way. I thought everybody came along the saga train because that was their choice. It's not something that they was forced into. So, why is everybody or anybody acting like they're owed something? I don't know if people thought that jumping on a bandwagon was going to get them some type of VIP treatment, or they was going to become, very important people. But what was you looking for? If you got into this saga to speak your piece on either side because you had belief in what either person was saying, what is it that you're looking for a person to defend when it comes to another one? You stepped into the street on your own. That's what I thought. I know I got here because I seen a story taking place. I felt one way at one point in time, and then I decided to listen. And when you listen, it's very fundamental. Sometimes a lot of people speak before they listen to what the actual story is, and it don't be complete. So then once you find out after you actually go through some things, paying attention, when you're paying attention and you come up with your own decision on things and you decide to speak on it, where did that come become another person's choice? That was your choice. You made that choice. So when I'm seeing people doing lives and videos talking about what they did and what they owed and what a person better do, like, I'm confused. I'm really confused because I didn't think we owed anybody anything in this saga other than what we thought. And I'm pretty sure everybody shared their thoughts and many was heard. And outside of being heard, what else were you looking for? But that's because, listen, I'm talking, y'all. I'm in the comments, but I'm talking. But that's because a lot of people was looking for something more than just being heard out of this situation. I don't know if they was looking for extra attention from Robert. I don't know if they was looking for a friendship from Brianna. I don't know what people was looking for, but it had to be some type of come up in some type of way, because if you was doing it for no type of gain, and you was doing it just for the innocence of helping another person's benefit, then what are you looking for? All these women out here got their panties in a bunch over somebody else's situation. We all got our feelings. Don't get it twisted. Some people agree, some people disagree. But when you got people in like got their whole life engulfed in somebody else's situation, that's where it becomes confusing to me. We all grown here. And some people is acting real, how can I say, grade school. Women is out here really screaming and spitting into their phones about somebody else's situation, and ain't none of them getting a divorce. Ain't none of these people signing no papers. So why would you be invested to the point that now you saying and sending threats that, oh, a person better do this and a person better do that? The only thing a person actually better do is stay black and die. Don't nobody owe nobody shit. If you got paid from this saga, you got your due diligence. If you was heard in this saga, you got your due diligence. I'm confused. What was supposed to be the big payoff at the end of the rainbow that people was looking for? Was Robert supposed to go into his bank account and start just dispersing cash apps because people decided on their own to say, hey, I'm going to defend this man? If you chose to do something, how can somebody owe you something from your decision? Everybody got in this situation by their own accords, whether it was this side of the street, the other side of the street, or God damn it, the middle of the street. Because some people don't even know what side they on at this point. Like, I'm confused. So if y'all confused like me, hey Lisa, good morning and a happy Sunday. You know Tay love her some you girl. But yes, I'm confused. You got people in their mink coats and their shades. You got people putting up evidence of cash apps, and that's really whack for me because if you do something from your heart for somebody, right? If I do something from somebody for somebody, right? And it's my choice to do, I'm not doing it just to be able to talk about it later. And it seemed like a lot of people on both sides of the fence was just doing things for the collateral damage at the end, just to be able to say they did it. Like hot rabbit mess, Lisa. That's an understatement. This is some real bullshit. And for it to be dealing with adults with the age group that is dealing with, it's very, very disappointing because some people started their whole platform off of the factors of somebody else's divorce. Some people came onto these platforms just because of what was going on with somebody else. These is still those choices that those people chose to make. Robert and Brianna was still doing what it is that they had to do. And that was going through what they was going through. If you chose to tap in and put your 2 cents in somebody else's business, what benefit was you looking for other than your opinion being heard? Hey, happy all day. Happy Sunday. Blessings, blessings, and blessings, and more blessings because somebody got to spread some positivity. Like at the end of the day, you got people out here ready to have real live street fights over somebody else's divorce. Nobody else is in that courtroom helping for visitation. You're not going to be the one babysitting the kid. So, how could you be there day? How is anybody helping them get to a better ground or a flat surface or stable ground if other people is throwing their own shit in it? You got to live off of logic, not emotion. There's no logic in the shit that's going on in these situations. And that's what makes it bad because you look for advice from older people, not stupidity. And it seemed like some of these people' brain is straight up their whole ass. Because I always say, God gives everybody an asshole. You never know what type of shit is going to fall out. And it's all type of shit just falling, 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 falling. If you in here and you in my house, make sure you hit that like button and say hello. Cause Tay wanna know. If you in the bushes from the other side, happy Sunday. Welcome to my live. Y'all some cute, confused bitches over there too. And I ain't even want to use the B word on a Sunday, but how you trying to get a one up on somebody you don't even know? I don't understand people like delusion is a real thing. Delusion is a real thing. Some people wake up in the morning, and the first thing they do in the morning, and the last thing they will do at night, is check their social media to see what it is that they missed or what it is like. What is anybody looking for the next big thing to be? Other than them actually getting a divorce. And a lot of people may be feeling played on, but it's not your situation to even have a choice to play in. Like it's out of control at this point. Yes, Miss Lovely, you said it definitely right. Out of control is an understatement. You know, it went from allegedly DV straight to grabbing, yes, and not knowing these people in real life. Yes, all this neutral sideline. Yes, I still stand by Robert. Absolutely. Cause I'm tired. These ass women. Yes, I'm tired of these egghead ass women. I am too. Because it seemed like people wanted to get a gold star in Hollywood for basically defending somebody that they chose to defend. Now, if you got in this saga because you was a person that was either in a DV situation, know someone that was a part of a DV situation, but any and everybody should be against DV, period, regardless to whether it was your situation or haven't been your situation. But for you to get in a situation and add on to the situation, you become a part of the problem. You're just like the abuser now. Everybody getting in here talking about people, families, people, kids. These bitches told me I need to go get my son a haircut. Now, how the fuck did that have anything to do with Brianna unless she was paying for the barber? I don't know. All I said was free Robert. And you gonna try to tell me my boy need a haircut? What the fuck did that have to do with this saga? And I would think as long as a kid is happy, that's what matters. But people don't know what it is to be happy no more because everybody walk around angry. Hey, it's not the worst thing in the world. I've been dumped before too, believe me. Rejection is hard. You come up, listen, she was showing up in robes. She tried the kid thing and everything. I've been there, girl. So I'm not going to sit there and hate on a woman where I've been in her shoes. Now, when it comes down to lying, you ain't hold on, y'all. Let me curse at my sister. You ain't finished fucking sleeping yet. All right, now I'm back. Because for y'all here, well, goddamn, bitch, the floor is clean. It's in a pile. All right, y'all. I'm back. That was distracting me. Y'all know Tay got ADHD a little bit. So the broom going it was fucking with me. I don't know if it was fucking with y'all. But my point that I'm trying to make, we were supposed to be giving a person advice or certain other options or ways to deal with something that they was going through because we seen the actions that they was displaying wasn't being displayed from a positive manner. It was all anger. Okay, I'm throwing shots at you. I'm sending pictures of you. I'm talking about you because I'm mad at you. If it never came to the internet, they would have been able to deal with their problem behind closed doors, and all of our nosy asses wouldn't have never been in their business in the first place. But sometimes when you being nosy, you're supposed to just sit there and listen to what the fuck is going on. You don't get busted being nosy and then expect something for being fucking nosy. What you expecting? Like, only thing I thought you was expecting was the truth. For somebody to finally decide to tell the truth and another person to actually be freed so they can continue their journey, whatever that may be. But when motherfuckers talking about they got all type of degrees and big ass houses and great ass jobs, and the only thing they could do is sit online and talk about somebody else's decline or divorce, you got life fucked up. But that's because every smiling face is not a smiling face. And some people see themselves in another person. And a lot of these women, the same women that talk about Brianna, act just like her. So they can relate. So they came up here and they talked about a person that they look in the mirror and see every damn day. And being that they get tired of tearing themselves down, now they got somebody else to point the finger at and tear down other than themselves. Like, no, you this, you that. If we was able to take the same camera that Brianna used to go live and go into these women houses, okay? Because my shit wasn't all clear. I'm not gonna make it seem I'm a fucking human. I'm not perfect. People be coming up here, perfect life, perfect wife. You're fucking lying. You're lying. We all done been through some shit, whether it was cheating, lying, beating, whatever it was as a woman that you saying is your storyline, that is your storyline, and nobody shouldn't be able to change it. But when you lying, about your storyline, and people could say, because I kind of seen when that went down, and it didn't happen like that. That's something totally different. That's right, Lisa. 1-800 go sit your ass down. Tell them again. Tell them again, because that's what a lot of women like. Healthy communication is everything. How is half of these people telling Brianna and Robert how to communicate when they don't even know how to have a depth conversation? These women, excuse me, if you ever see the comments that they write and the things that they say, I would think that they couldn't have made it past grade school. So for them to be claiming that they got the degrees that they have and the smartness they was blessed with, we ain't seeing none of it. To be able to have go, you know how far this shit could have grown, far as odds and evens, because some odds and evens says shoot, right? So if you on one side and I'm on this other side, and we go on a platform, you give your views and I give my views, but healthy views on what it is that you feel and how you became a part of this situation in the first place. But when you got women on platforms just calling each other bitches, talking about how you know if that woman pussy stink? When did you ever get a sniff or a whiff? And just being honest, Robert was hitting that for 6 fucking years before the divorce even became where it was at. And they was still clapping cheeks even after they separated. So if you're not in those people's homes, right? Because we all done been in a relationship that we called ourselves leaving. And in the beginning, when y'all first break up, you understand it ain't really a breakup. People still calling each other. It's still a little tit for tat, and it's still a little bit of can I hit that? Until people actually get on a clear decision, like, listen, I ain't fucking with you no more. And at some point that became the case. But before that, that's not what it was. So to come on these platforms and totally disrespect the same person that you saying you defending, because by you putting those things on your platform, right? Now we all laugh, we all joke, ha ha, key, get funny, right? But when y'all put this stuff on their platforms or on your platform at the end of the day, right? You don't think the kids is going to, they not gonna feel like you was giving their mother advice. They gonna feel like you was being totally fucking disrespectful. And even though this man he might wake up today and be thinking about, the situations that they've had, even if it wasn't far as getting back with her, they still had a family together. You like Then on the other side, they say they defending her, but they defending her by disrespecting him. I would think that defending a person is being able to come to a conclusion. A conclusion hasn't been came to as of yet. Hey, Miss Phelps. So what is the ending nature of the situation? What is people looking for? Are they actually looking for Brianna to get out of a situation that she was uncomfortable in? Are they actually looking for Robert to get his divorce and his visitation? Because we talking about who getting cash apps, who legs is too little and feet too big, who get this wig and who got the hoops. Like, I'm confused, right? I'm confused. Because I don't see this as going nowhere. If any of you women had to go and stand up in the court and defend yourselves, I would be worried for y'all. Let's more defending somebody else. Listen, if this is the way y'all people defend somebody, I would hate for anybody to defend. You're going to defend me from the kindness of your heart, so you say, for this amount of time. And then you get an attitude and just flip the script at some point and start talking all type of shit that took place the whole time we was cool. Like, where they do that in the land of niggerdom? We're in the land of niggerdom. That's because these niggas is dumb. Okay? People be doing shit for people just to be able to say that they did it. That's like premeditated giving. Like that's, I mean, some people they didn't never know they was going to be asked, but you still had a choice to say no. So if you made the choice to say yes, why, like what type of credit are you looking to get from talking about it? Diana has the power to shut shit down because she is real. Yes, she can. She can. But people also have to remember, and I don't know if people are actually remembering this as well. This is these people's jobs. How did you meet them? As content creators, they still have to create content, meaning giving us something to watch. Once we no longer have anything to watch, that means they are no longer creating and they also would have no more content. So the longer things can also play out, their income still has to be a thing. Even though this is their real life just so happened to come to their job. So their job also became one of the benefactors in the situation that had to be maintained outside of themselves. You don't think they're going to maintain the one thing that's helping both of them live? I get up every day and call my ex a stupid motherfucker if it's gonna get me 10,000 a month. He's stupid. Yeah, he's stupid. He used to put his drawers on backwards. His feet used to stink, and his meat was inside out. Fuck you, mean. I got paid for the day, and then everybody gonna go and run crazy like, oh, did you hear what she said? His meat was inside out, his feet was stink, and he used to wear his drawers backwards. Like what, girl? Yes, yes, shit is real. Come on, please stop playing. We all done talked about a nigga after we was with that nigga because we was bitter. And if even if you was bitter, you still talking your shit. Like, fuck out of here. The best thing that nigga had was me. He ain't never gonna find no bitch like me because ain't nobody gonna ever accept his stupid ass. Yeah. So if we gonna be real, let's be real. How you getting there talking shit like you was fucking him, like you had the shrimp, and now people going to get their minks and their glasses, and they like they listen. If anybody decided to be a trick in this situation, that was their choice. Tricking is a choice. Tricking is a choice. What respect is people looking for on social media? I could be on your platform today and call you a bitch tomorrow. What you gonna do? What you like? What are you really going to do other than be the fuck mad? Be mad. I don't give a fuck. I said it for you to be mad. What part didn't you get? So now you're gonna get up on your platform. What you gonna say? Yeah, this black ass bitch. This, listen, God knew what color he was making me when he made me. Why are you telling me something I lived with all my fucking life? Bitch, go find a hobby. Like, thank you, Lisa, for the super sticker. We gonna call that the stupid sticker for them over there. Cause they got the stupid sticker right on their fucking head because it's some stupid stickers out here. Like, I'm confused. How y'all getting a breakup to make up situation? How bitches waking up in they emotions over a female or a man that's neither one of theirs? I mean, I come and I speak, I laugh, and I give my facts, and I go on about my business. I'm not trying to find out where Brianna live at, so I could be outside her house. Like, yeah, that's why they said you leaking motor oil, bitch. Robert don't want you no more, bitch. Sign the papers, bitch. No, no. Hey, Barbara. We not going that far. I thought we was just gonna say, I think you two should find some type of middle ground, just for the well-being of the kids and try to get some understanding where there is no understanding. But you got Bobs and these peoples over here and over there giving all of their opinions that don't make no motherfucking sense. Because everybody ain't got common sense, even though they might have some change in their pocket. You can have money and still be broke. Being mentally broke is the worst broke of all. And you just got to see throughout this situation how many people is mentally broken. They might have been getting some money, but they still was stupid, 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 stupid. Just like that. In that order. Like Tay with the tea, just be confused, baby. Because other than sipping the tea and speaking of the tea, what the fuck do Robert owe me? Some people he've even acknowledged in many of ways, like I thank you, I appreciate you, God bless you because you decided to defend me and you did not have to. So now, what was he supposed to do? Pull up to your house after that? Listen, whatever you decided to do in this saga to another person, that was your choice. If I choose to dock somebody, that's not Robert's fault. If I choose to go back and forth with somebody, that's not Robert's fault. That's my choice as a grown ass woman. So whatever comes after that, I have to deal with it as a grown ass woman. I can't go into something as a grown ass woman and then halfway in spin the block and be like, no, I only did this for you. So now you got to defend me because I did this for you. Wait a minute. What? How did we get here? How did we get here? Bitch, as you can see, I was barely able to defend my motherfucking self. I thought that's why you came to defend me. Now you want me to defend you against the same people that you see me getting fucked up by? Make it make sense. So we both gonna get fucked up in the street now, huh? That's how this supposed to happen. You jumped in, you came in, you throw a couple of swings, okay? You got hit too. Now you crying. Now you crying. If you couldn't stay the heat, if you couldn't stand the heat, why did you bring your ass in the kitchen? Hey, Miss Paris, if you couldn't take the heat, why did you come in the kitchen? People that don't cook sit in the living room and wait for their plate to be served. And everybody doesn't have to know what he does for people. They want him to broadcast everything on social media. Yes, like a bunch of fucking groupies. That's because a lot of people signed on groupies. When you are considered someone's fan, right? You are a fan of what it is that they do. So any type of acknowledgement that you can get from the person that you're fanning over, you are happy as all out goddamn doors. Okay? I'ma just be honest. When you ain't looking for nothing, you ain't expecting nothing. You doing what you do because that's who you truly are. But when you doing some shit off of some fake accounts or accounts, at some point you're going to be exposed. The truth is the truth. What's in the dark shall come to the light. I can act like I'm helping this man, defending this man, but in the back of my mind, if I'm thinking, "Ooh, he fine. Ooh, I hope he noticed me. Oh, yeah, you see me over here? Oh, yeah, I'm right here. Ooh, I made a post about you today. Why you didn't acknowledge me?" That's a whole different type of thing. But you fanning because you was planning. When you a fan because you actually fan because of what somebody do as a art or as a work, you're not looking for no benefit from that person. What acknowledgement was you looking for? Shit. I was appreciative when the man posted me in his story or put me on his page. That is considered promotion. If this man got a million goddamn followers, right? Because somebody fucked up his 8 million. Wish I could have been on that page, but I wasn't. I'm not. Beggars can't be choosy, right? Anyway, if this man has a million followers, right? And he posts something, whether it was a video that you did, a status that you wrote, or him even giving you actual acknowledgement, like, hey, so and so, I appreciate so and so. That's a million people on his platform that just got to see and know who the fuck you are. That's not beneficial. You never know who is in the crowd that can make your situation a wow. It don't even have to come from Robert. He's giving you the plug in, just being thankful for you defending him. But bitches be looking for more. Hey, Sharon. People be looking for more. She gave herself that title, the internet sister. He didn't. Everything that anybody chose to do in this situation was their choice, not Robert's. He was appreciative of it, but he didn't ask for none of it. He was getting ganged up by people every day. And he was just dealing with it. He might have came up here and say how niggas was striking his page and messing with his numbers and this, that, and the third, but he still continued to work. Anybody that came on, if you wasn't coming on to work too, you gotta blame you. You can't blame him. You can't blame him. A lot of people only monetize because they was talking about him or of him or of the situation. If we keep it 100, let's keep it 110. Some people would be getting paid nothing if it wasn't for the factors of speaking of him. Ain't that him doing something for you? Because if you ain't have shit to talk about, what would you be getting paid for again? So you got to be thankful for his tap dancing shoes, his Superman costumes, his divorcing his goddamn wife, and anything else that came from it that you chose to speak on. Tell him, Miss Barbara. Tell them, Miss Folk, they not listening to me, Miss Barbara. So maybe you tell them. You even write it down in the comments. Listen, y'all confused. This has nothing to do with Robert. Anything y'all chose to do was y'all choice. Y'all the ones who went to sleep and woke up talking about him. He just showed up to work every day like he was supposed to. He still does his job, regardless to what the hell y'all talking about. It does not matter. He still got something to do, and he do it. So when I say I'm confused, I don't know what people was looking for. People got views off of talking about this man, and that's why they was able to collect the checks that they was collecting. So I think you was paid for your services, because even giving yourself a title that was connected to the person is the only thing that made you worth it. Nobody wasn't never coming to other people's pages for any of their own personal fucking content. They came to your page because you was talking about somebody that they was interested in, who, and I will say his name, Robert. Hey, Robert. Right. That's who we was talking about, right? That's who y'all was talking about. That's who she, he, them, and they was talking about. And that's why they was looking to get clout off of what it was that they was doing. Is that what you was pursuing in the first place? To get clout off of someone else's situation? Because if we didn't know of you until you started giving your point of view on another person, which was not you, then how did we get here for you again? No, we did not come here to hear you talk about you. I'm sorry. Nobody came to hear nobody talk about themselves. Now, if you're going to talk about yourself in the process of you talking about the person we actually came to hear about, then that's cool. But if we did not subscribe or follow you for you talking about you, why would you be mad, boo boo? People lost focus. They supposed to get on here every day, even if it was on the factors of how I do, if they was actually defending a person, even if you just said free Robert. Shit. Ain't nothing even have to come after it. But when people start putting their personal emotions and shit, like this man was supposed to come and eat Sunday dinner with the family, bring Christmas gifts, and spread himself thin, he got over I don't know how many content creators talking about him right now, good and bad. What the fuck he supposed to give? What? What? I, I don't know. I don't know. He if he love your status, he's giving you his attention. If He acknowledged something that you put out about him. He's giving you free promotion. What else are you looking for? He said fucking thank you. He said thank you. Is that not gratitude enough? Is that not someone showing that they're grateful for you doing what it is that you do? What else was supposed to come with that? I don't know. Because when you get on your platform, right, y'all, when you get on your platform and you talking about this man and you talking to supporters about this man, and these people are sending you cash apps and super thanks and super stickers and anything else of the sort, you're getting support from being a supporter. You support him, you speak about him, and then the supporters that also support him, they now come and support you. It's a domino effect. What part of y'all not getting? Like, free Robert from the trap, please. Because now listen, now he got all type of snake. He got snakes that played face, like, a wolf in a wolf in sheep's clothing. A lot of people been playing the wolf in sheep clothing's role. Exactly, Miss Gemini. Hey, Latte, I've been here the entire time to support a friend in need, Robert Hampton. That's it, Robert. That's right. Free Robert. Everybody really needs to get out of their feelings for real. Sheesh. Feelings is an understatement. They in their feelings, they in everything other than common sense. Because if common sense was a thing, then they would still be playing their part from the outside lining. They have nothing to do with this man's personal situation. Your opinion is your opinion, and everybody have one. But when you start trying to force your opinion on people, that's something totally different. I don't know who Robert spoke to that told somebody else to give somebody money for their light bill. I don't think he had no words in that. You might have sent it to his account, so he probably could have sent it to the person it was going to be delivered to, but he's not the person that asked you for the money. So how could he be the person that owe you? It don't go like that. And if people got people's personal numbers, I don't understand how they can never call people's phones or conversate as an adult. The first thing people do is come to social media and look for props. Yeah, because can't nobody play me because I'm this and I'm that. Well, I'm confused because why would anybody have to play you when you fully playing yourself? When you playing yourself, don't nobody else gotta play you. We just watch it. That's it. That's all. And if you leave your comment section open, that means that you are looking to see other people's opinion. Because if not, why is your comments on, baby? Because if I just came to talk and didn't want to hear what other people had to say or their opinion, I wouldn't leave that space open for people to be able to do so. I would just come and my comment section would be off and people would just have to listen to me and not be able to give an opinion, baby. Yes, like, I don't know. Hey, Marshawn, blessings, blessings, happy Sunday. Tasting and ear hugs, everybody wait, because we need some type of Jesus and some type of hugs out here in these streets. Because people walking backwards, it seemed to me, because they sure ain't moving forward. When you read a book, right? And it's sad because at the time my child was 13. No, she was turning 14. She was about to be 14 in about 3 days. And I was having a conversation with her, right? And I was just saying, like, you know what? People will judge you from the chapter in your life that you are in. But she looked at me and she said, that's crazy because the story didn't even finish. People didn't even read the whole book. And I said, you're right. You absolutely right. If you prejudge something before you even get to the end, you don't even know how the outcome is going to be. So for you to judge from where you at, you could be completely wrong because at that point in time, you're actually in your emotions. You're not thinking logically. We going through the chapters. We seen the chapter of when the incident happened. We seen the chapter of Robert wanting a divorce. We seen the chapter of the back and forth. Now we have to actually wait for the book to get to its ending. We're just watching a visual book play out. Instead of us reading the book, we're watching it. And would you people just sit the fuck back and watch and see what happens at the end instead of keep stopping the book and putting your own outcome in it? You know what, Denise? I wouldn't even know how to begin to be a groupie. I'm telling you the truth. That's why I've always been by myself and I stay by myself because the only person that I can blame for my fuck ups is me. And I'd rather it be that way, baby. Because when you are within a group of people, you being seen as a group. You're not being seen for yourself. I would rather be acknowledged for who I am versus what the group is. Hi, Talisha. How you doing? Hey, Mikey. I'm happy all y'all came to stop by Tae's place today. I know this was a surprise live, but you know when I get confused, I come through and I ask my supporters like if they see the same thing that I do. You know, I thought that you were supposed to be in the audience. I don't know when all of these people invited themselves on the stage. Like, are you a guest or are you the main act? I'm confused. I thought Brianna and Robert was the act, and we came and we've been viewing the show, and we have to watch the show to know how it actually ends. Like, what? You don't do that. You don't do that. How you read somebody else's book and put your own outcome? They wrote the book for a reason. They gave their ending. It wasn't you that put the book together. So how you ending it? The way you want it to end. And obviously these people not seeming like they wanting it to end because they getting paid too, my friend. Duh. Duh. So they need for Robert and Brianna to not wholly get this situation on track because then what are they going to talk about? The birds, the bees, the trees? Nothing. Everybody will go back to their original lives, what they was doing before this saga took place or before they became a part of it or watching it or speaking on it. And what would they be doing now? Me, I was already out here in these streets. You know, I got different platforms that I play a part in because, see, I just don't sit and stick. You have to be able to stick and move. If your voice is valuable, use it in multiple situations. Don't just keep yourself stuck in one pot. And just like I come up here and I scream free Robert, there's other situations that I choose to talk about or get involved in on my platform as well. Like I talk about CJ So Cool and Royalty. I do talk about Krishan Rock and Blueface. I got like you have to have multiple pots to pour water in. If that pot spilled, that one pot that you got, and your water hit the floor, what you gonna do? Now you thirsty. I don't want to become thirsty for nobody because if you give a person the power to feed you, you also give them the power to starve you. So if Robert stops doing what he's doing today or tomorrow, how you bitches gonna eat? Hello, hello. Is it me you're looking for? Come on. If he gave you an extra pot, use the extra pot and move along. Move along. And you can't say you classy when you moving along making so much noise. Classy women move along silently. Their voice is going to be heard. And that's without speaking no words. You gonna feel me. Even if you don't hear me, I guarantee. Because a real woman knows that if she was good in a situation or if she played a situation where she played a part to somebody and she was good and only good to that person, they're going to miss her more than she's going to miss them. So why am I sitting there killing myself over what somebody else didn't appreciate? Like, hello, if you in a situation, we've all been in a situation where, okay, you have a good dude that you dealt with, and you've had a bad dude that you dealt with. And by the time you finish chasing the bad dude and realize that you lost out on the good dude, that's something that you got to live with. That ain't nobody else's fault. But when you take trauma from your past situations into your new ones, you're still just going to get the same outcomes. Hey, Chatty, I got my hoops on, girl. I got my hoops on, and I'm in here chatting, and I'm so proud of you. And I listen, that property that you got the other day, you doing big things. I love to give my sisters pats on the back, and here is your pat a tat tat, girl. Keep doing what you doing, growing and glowing. I love that for you, baby. Yes. Shana, nah, let the church stand. That's what I'm talking about. A woman with a plan. You can get in the door one way, but that ain't the same way you got to leave out. Let the crowd shout. Right. She said, don't do me. I'll cry. Girl, I know you emotional. I know how you get, but yes, I'm gonna let you know. You gotta give people their flowers within the moment. You know how many people probably sat in the bushes and watched your video, and probably, instead of saying just congratulations, girl, they probably, yeah, you see Pat Chatty posted a video. Yeah, she got some property now. She doing something. You know, I love you the long way, girl. That's right. I love you the long way. And here's your flowers today from Tay. Haha. Big hugs. But yeah, Chatty, apparently, let me catch you up to speed. Some people in these streets feel like they owe something because they chose to speak on something. And now the way these women is choosing to carry themselves, listen, I'm a loner with a voice. I'm a loner with a voice. Listen, if you talking about $100, you ain't really balling. If you still speaking on $100, you not really balling because people that's balling, $100 is like a dollar to them. They don't even remember when they spent it. Just being honest. But if you able to go back in your records to the actual date and time that you spent that $100, you was waiting. It was not for no reason. You was waiting for the day that you was going to get your value off of the flip. Because now she getting even more views because people want to see what she has to say. And instead of people even being in her comments saying, listen, this is not the way things have to be done, or this is not the way that you have to go about it. I mean, you can't really tell people how to speak and how to act. You know what I mean? But only thing that's gonna do is give her more views now anyway. Cause where's everybody going? To her platform to do what? Hear what she got to say. And even though you moving away from a topic, who are you still talking about? The same people, baby. Yes, that's right. Sometimes less is more, Chatty. And I learned that a long time ago. Some people think more. No, 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 no. Sometimes less is more. Anything that costs me my peace is not for me. Anything that costs me my peace is not for me. I'm not arguing with nobody when they make their exit. You can go. And that's if I don't leave the fuck first. Hello. Listen, Miss Pat, you say that. Okay, the most views. People was not getting views and talking about what it is that they had. We would not know half the people that we know names or anything if they was not attached to this saga. So when people say, "Oh, I'm going back to doing what I used to," listen, you supposed to have been doing that in between in the first place because you never lose sight of your own plan to help somebody else manage theirs. You still have to be operating your own, but some people was just operating on negativity with a plan in place to go along with it, baby. Like, yeah, I'm gonna talk about this man. I'm gonna get the views. I'm gonna grab his supporters, and then I'm gonna tell him, listen, you here to watch me, all right? I'm not talking about him. You're here to see me. Well, ma'am, I came in this store because I was looking for socks. If I did not know that your store did not sell socks, I would not be here. How you? That's false advertisement. You lured me in. You had me thinking that you was giving one thing, and then once I got fully in, I see that that's not what you had to give at all. At all. You ain't selling socks, bitch. You selling t-shirts. Why am I here? I need socks. Exactly. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how people do it. Cause listen, I'm not coming and making myself beneath nobody for nobody. I'm not coming up here and putting myself beneath a situation for the benefit of anybody. So you coming and putting yourself out here on this internet and looking crazy, that's on you. That has nothing to do with anybody else. They ask you 3 times before you go live in 3 different ways. Like, listen, you're about to go live. You're going live. You are live. Which in any one of those 3 times, you had a chance to go the other way. So if you chose to get up here on these platforms and make yourself look crazy, you're the blame for that, baby. You cannot blame nobody else. I appreciate every like, share, and anything that I've got. Like I say all the time, the cash apps is a extra. That's like the frosting on the cupcake or the cake itself. But if I did not even get one cash app when I came on here, regardless to what, it was for you to hear me. And if you heard me, that was the most beneficial part because you going to come again, right? And y'all come again and again. So now I've grew a community over people off of people listening to me. Okay. People don't just check into a place. I don't think nobody like paying bills. We have to. It's a responsibility. But I'm not just gonna check in to pay no fucking bills if I don't have to. So if you're not talking about something that's worth listening to, why am I tipping you again? When I go to a restaurant, I tip my server because they gave me good fucking service. If I don't like the way I was treated when I was in that restaurant, not only will I not tip, my ass won't be returning. That part. Because Tay show love to everybody. You see, I don't get mixed and mingled or tangled up in the branches. I pass through, I show love to you, and I keep it moving because I want to see each one teach one. I want to see all of my female parts get ahead. I want to see women do the best that they can. We have started a movement outside of everything else. People don't even watch TV no more. If you got somebody coming to watch you versus something that they paying for, because people pay for their Wi-Fi. Okay. So I pay for my Wi-Fi. So when I want to watch my TV, I can watch my TV. You understand? Because most people watch apps. So if they choosing to watch the app that you are on every day just to listen to you, that's not a compliment within itself. I would think so. I would definitely think so. So that's why I came today to figure out if everybody or some people might have felt the same way that I felt. Like, if you want to talk about yourself, create a vlog and we'll come and watch your vlog. But if you over here for the same extent that we are on, then why are you complaining? Sit your ass down. Sit down. Exactly. Let me read some of these comments, y'all. That's what I'm talking about, Miss Gemini. It's all about speaking facts. If you're not speaking facts, you wasting people time. And a lot of people don't be having time to be wasting. I mean, they watch people in their spare time, but that don't mean that they want to be wasting time. So why would you be wasting somebody's time? Speak on what you need to speak on and keep it goddamn moving. Nobody want to hear about or see it. Why is everybody throwing tantrum? Kitty fits. We're gonna call it adult tantrums. That's what people have it. Adult tantrums. Period. 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 I've actually seen people on a platform with three or more people and heard one of the people on the platform say to the supporters, uh-uh, how you just send so and so a cash app and all of us is up here. Hold the fuck up. How the fuck you decide who I spend or send my money to? You got all the fucking nerves. All the nerves. All the nerves. Because now I can do you one better. I'm not going to only not send one person, I'm not going to send nobody. So that way I don't have to be shouted out for what I chose to do from my heart. How dare you? I wish I would decide to support a person and another person that's on that platform. Listen, whoever chooses to support you, they chooses to support you. But you can't tell me where to put my support and who to put my support into. The nerve. Oh, I see you only gave such and such a cash app. Oh, such and such got so many members, and that's the only reason why they making money on they. God damn, if pocket watching was a thing, if y'all don't get out these people pocket, that's a crime. That's premeditated money watching. Y'all adding up people dollars before the 21st come before they even know what they going to get. Y'all accusing people of doing shit they never did. Like I seen Lupac argue for a whole week, baby, for who she was not in communication with. Why the fuck is that anybody's business? Y'all focused on the wrong thing. She is a content creator. And even if she spoke to a person to possibly or even get content for her creating, what do that got to do with y'all? Ain't you supposed to just watch it? But when people be taking bones from one place to another and it be the wrong bones, oh yeah, oh yeah. I tell people don't bring me no goddamn bones. Let me research, find out my own information. That way, if the information that I put out, I get into some situation for, I can only blame myself. I don't want information from somebody and I just jump the ship and put it out there and then come to find out and the information is wrong. I would feel all kinds of fucked up. I really would, because that would be me spreading false information before I took the time to actually check it out for myself. And some people just be so happy that they getting information before they think somebody else is getting it. The first thing they do is put it out and then don't check back with it until they're found to be wrong. You already done fucked up. You already put a false narrative out there. Once you put something out, even if it gets deleted, you never know who else screenshotted it, screen recorded it, or I archived it for their own personal due diligence at the end for whatever they're going to do with it, whether it's putting it in a video or exposing you for their own good. And a lot of people, you not getting exposed. You just getting shown for the person that you are. A lot of people done did these things in this, did some things in this saga that can't be explained because this is how some people operate in their everyday lives. And the only friends they have is the ones that's online because they're ready to fuck over the ones that they have in real life. So they have none. So the only outlet that they have is this social media. If this social media was not here, a lot of people wouldn't know what to do with themselves because this is actually their lives. People say that they got lives outside of this, but they gonna need more people to prove it. I don't believe them. I don't. I don't. Oh, I'm just here for a short while, not a long while. Your ass been here. You just didn't make yourself noticeable. That's all it was. Now you just decided to speak. At the end of the day, you can come and be a part of something and be a positive part. What can we do to show something in this situation that was for the positive? We already know what not to do when you leave in a situation. Because listen, if this is what you go through when you separate and divorcing, or I don't want no parts of it. Like if we already decided that we don't want to be together, leave me the fuck alone. I got my own shit I'm trying to get over, especially depending on how long you've been with a person. That's not feeling, you might not like them, but at some point you actually love them. So moving on is something new. But if you more worried about moving on versus anything else, that's what your focus is going to be. Hey, Meek Meek. If that's what your focus is, that's what your focus is going to be. But you got to remember, when people been together for a certain amount of time, one day you wake up and you hate a person, one day you wake up and you miss the person. Even if you don't realize that you and that person is not going to be with each other, you still go through the emotions of separating from a person. Because if that person was around you, who you used to talk to, your little things that you used to have, or the comfort that you once had, is no longer there. You got to attach yourself to something new. You got things that's in your, especially if you and a person shared a space. If you and a person shared a space, you got reminders of that person all around. If y'all took pictures together, it when you go through your phone, and I'm gonna just tell you, these social media sites be a goddamn trap from you trying to detach yourself from somebody as a whole. Because they'll be like, your memories from 2014. You don't even fuck with that motherfucker no more. But they showing you a memory of when you and this person was together, which might put your thought process back to those times. That's a regular thing. Every day is not going to be a good day when you leave in a relationship. And the more people that's involved, the harder it is. People got families that's involved. What if your family actually cared for the person that you was with while y'all was together? Now y'all not together. One person might feel like, fuck that. If I don't fuck with them, my family shouldn't fuck with them either. Now you got your family caught up in the situation because they like, well, goddamn, I loved this motherfucker for 15 years while they was with you, and now y'all not together. That makes it awkward because we kind of family too now. It's a lot that comes with the separation. Nigga, we share the same address. I still got mail coming to this motherfucker house. Or I got his mail coming to my house. At some point in time, y'all going to have to see each other. I don't give a damn how much Brianna and Robert talk shit on this social media. When they go into that courtroom, it's only them two. They have to see each other. Now, whatever emotions they decide to display to us once they come out of court and now they back on social media, that's something different. But when you see a person that you have feelings for at some point in time, you're going to have some type of emotion from it. Whether it was, damn, I'm mad we didn't make it, or damn, I hate this motherfucker. Either one is an emotion that you're going to have, period. Either one. That's why Tay smokes her weeds and minds her business. And more people should be like me. Because if you did more of the things that had to do with minding your business, you would have better outcomes. Now, from my family's point of view, I'm crazy as shit too. People talk about me. Y'all wouldn't believe it. Y'all wouldn't believe some of the things I've heard about myself. I can't believe some of the shit I've done myself. So to get up here and talk about somebody else is crazy, who the fuck would I be? No, a bitch is in her feelings and she's expressing it basically. And sometimes people don't realize, regardless to whether it's negative attention or positive attention, if you looking for somebody's attention, the whole point was the attention. If a child knows that they get more attention for being bad, you think that child gonna be good? No, bitch, you only noticing me when I'm doing something I ain't got no business. So if I'm gonna get your attention that way, let me do more of what I have no business so that way I can keep your fucking attention. Because when I'm doing other shit, that's not noticed. So now I'ma fuck with you. It's the same thing when people leave a relationship. You don't want the person attention, but you miss the person attention at the same fucking time. So, with that being said, everybody just got to find out where they fit in the situations that they in, and remember to play your part from the part where you fit. Nobody else can play anybody else's part in this situation, and that's why shit is getting confusing. And everybody has to remember nobody was forced to do anything that they chose to do. That was also their choice as well. The only thing you could do is pray for people and wish them the best. Hi, Diane. That's all you could do is pray for people and wish them the best. When you pray for people downfall and demise, that shit come with all type of fucking karma. And that's why so many people in these situation or in this situation done gain their own situation from a situation that didn't even have nothing to do with them. How many people actually hit Rihanna and just was like, hey girl, how you doing today? I know you going through something. I know it's not easy, but if you need somebody, you got somebody. Period. Not get in there and be on some. Yeah, girl. I know he ain't shit. He ain't never treated you good, and he's a deadbeat. Bitch, where you come from? Even down to the supporting of Robert. Listen, God bless you. Happy that you healthy. You beat that cancer. Hopefully now you're strong enough to go on and prosper. And at some point, I hope the communication becomes clear enough for you to be able to get visitation of your daughter that you happy with. Period. All the extra shit is where people get lost in it. She had about 70% of followers telling her she was wrong. But people gotta also realize it's not what you say, it's how you say it. You could be thinking that you saying something to me in a good way, but the way that you display it, I could take it totally wrong. On some, who the fuck is you talking to? Not me. So where was the advice given in that situation? Because your display of what you was trying to say was all wrong. You can't force any information on a person. You could just advise them and hope that they take what it is that you give it. But when you got everybody up here speaking for everybody else, that's where a lot of problems come into play too. Because a lot of people not going off of their own views. They going off of the views of other people. And that's when you'll wind up all type of fucked up. Because you ain't got to deal with other people's feelings. You have to deal with yours. So whatever you going through, that's still going to be yours to go through at the end. If people choose to turn they TVs off, unsubscribe, or do whatever, they ain't got to never deal with this situation another day in their lives. And that's when people say, I don't give a fuck. This shit don't mean nothing to me. But this is other people's lives, and it means everything the fuck to them. I want a good outcome because that girl, that little girl, and that 16-year-old girl that's having that baby is missing out on everything that they need. And that's a healthy home. You got this side fighting with this side, you got this side fighting with this side, which means the kids is caught in the middle. If the other sides and the outsides is emotionally disabled or incapable of playing the parts that they playing because they so focused on the negativity that's coming from a situation, who taking their time with the children? Who? Because all the grown-ups is online arguing about who the fuck they are and trying to prove to people who they is. So who got time for the kids? I don't know. I don't know. People gonna have to get their shit together, all the way together, or pack your shit up and move along. Because if you was looking for anything from this situation other than being heard, I say, and I stand on it, you were wrong and strong. I appreciate anybody that chose to support what Tay had to say throughout the factors of this saga and anything that Tay had to display, because nobody ain't have to watch or listen to shit. They could have did the click click. So I'm thankful and I'm grateful. Listen, if you are not a subscriber, please become a subscriber, friend. Like, the button is right there. What are you waiting for? Hit that like button to say hello to your girl. I'm sending these Sunday blessings and these ear hugs to everybody that came to this live, even though it was a surprise. And stay the fuck in y'all lanes. The people that's in the bushes, if you're gonna go and take a message back, let people know that their actions is whack and they really need to work on that. This is some bullshit, and I'm not with it at all. My Cash App is definitely on the screen. Nobody is forced, obviously, but if you choose to support me, I appreciate you in all type of ways. And your girl is about to go start her Sunday because some kids got to get fed. You know, Tay is a mother. Tay is a mother, and these kids is out of school all week, okay? All week, all week. So if you're a parent, you feeling my pain right now because we're gonna have to find something for these kids to do other than us. Okay? Okay. So Tay gonna go and start her day and do what she got to do. And maybe I'll come back on a little bit later. I'm not making no promises because I don't like to be a liar. You see that? You see how I did that? I don't like to be a liar. So I'm not going to tell somebody something that I don't know is true. But I'm sending love to everybody. Everybody have a happy Sunday. And hopefully we cleared up some of the confusion, baby. Your girl is out. Love, 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 everybody.